Hi friends, Sally the Seeker here. I just wanted to share with you this brief clip. This is Brooks' pretrial for the case that happened over in Milwaukee, the Pow Pow one. And it is via Zoom. It was live yesterday, and I knew it was going to be on, and I looked everywhere to try to find it, and I could not. So I am actually borrowing this off of Southern Law, who got onto the live Zoom, and he even explained how we can get on, but I could not figure it out. I couldn't do it. So thank you, Southern Law, for letting me use this. And I'm not going to put the sound on or anything, but I would definitely, if y'all want to understand more about what's going on or hear it, go over to Southern Law and give him some love, because he's awesome. He's very straightforward. You know, he's an attorney, and he's straightforward, and he's got this wonderful, dry, sarcastic humor, you know, just very down to earth. So thank you for letting me borrow this. But look at Brooks. So he's waiting his turn, and he's so since he's by Zoom, you know, it's kind of disappointing. I think they were going to bring him. I forget. There was something about there was a problem bringing him, but I believe if he had come over, he would have been wheeled in and strapped down because of his monstrous ways. But he looks kind of subdued right now, but it's because he's talking to all men, I suppose, and not women. And I suppose he won't object to his name being called Brooks. Maybe that's what he's going to go. I just am curious if he's going to fire these attorneys. That would be a really, really stupid move on his case. On his part, on his case. Yeah, his case too. It'd be an awful case, let's face it. But, so basically all they're doing, his attorney is going to appear in a minute. Well, he has two of them. One of them you're going to see on the square, and the others are going to be, well, when they come up. Oh, I'm sitting here, and I don't even have it on play. Look at him. Sorry about that. Well, it gave me time to explain. Look at him. He's like, okay, here I am. I wonder if he said, am I muted? He didn't. I heard it. I don't know. He may have. So look at him. He's looking all eager. You know, he wishes he could be running the show. I hope Bubba has been abusing him. So it looks like they're like busy in court, because I think those are other courts that are still, look at that face. Yep, I'm here. They're still wrapping up cases up. There's his attorney, one of his attorneys. I don't know if you can see it, but his name is Mr. Rakestraw. And what the judge is I guess it's Feiss, F-E-I-S-S. So Judge Feiss is getting ready to say to him, because apparently he thought that the parties had reached some sort of resolution. So he asked, now watch, see how he's wiping his face? The judge asked Mr. Rakestraw, he said something to the effect of, it's my understanding that the parties reached a resolution on Mr. Brooks' case. And Mr. Rakestraw says, look at him, look at Brooks. Oh, he looks like he's going, oh my, that's kind of a funny, oh my, Bubba, don't do it, don't do it. Don't do those things to me when I bend over. Anyhow, so to me, Mr. Rakestraw, it's interesting not having them speak or have them the sound on, because you can really look at their expressions. And Mr. Rakestraw looks like he's tired. I wonder if he's getting ready to be fired. So he said the parties, that the fact that the parties, he thought the parties had reached a case, the judge did. And Mr. Rakestraw said, actually, that is not the case. It appears that it appears we're still off to trial, which would be the July 10th, I believe. And it sounds like, and I went and read something too, and I think he says right here too on this channel, that what the offer they were making him is to have counts 1 and 2 dismissed, and those are both reckless endangerment. The count 3 that is still up is possession of a weapon by a felon. And I don't know what the point is. He knows he has 1,000 years with Bubba, many Bubbas perhaps. And, but maybe it's just so he can get out once in a while and be tied down in the wheelchair. I don't know. I don't get it. So it looks like what they're doing is they are going to make sure that they have the court date. That's the prosecutor right there. And I know Mr. Hampton, the other attorney, will be coming up to there in a minute. So some of them were via Zoom, some of them were in the courtroom. But so it looks like, so Mr. Wakestraw, yeah, there's Mr. Hampton. Okay, he's pulling up right there. I said pulling up. Okay, he's pulling up in a vehicle. But there he is. And so what Mr. Wakestraw asked the prosecution is if the state would leave the offer on the table until the day of the trial. And so now the judge is just asking everybody, is that their understanding? Pretty soon he'll ask that to Darrell. Look at Darrell. Oh, Darrell. You know, he hadn't changed a bit. He might look like he's all like, well, I was going to say he looks like he's a bookworm, but he just looks like a worm, doesn't he? But that was pretty much what it was. But if you want to check it out, you can come over here to Southern Law and check out the whole thing and what he says. Yeah, I really think I object. No, I think he just said that he understands. That is what Mr. Wakestraw said. Yep. Mr. Rakestraw is going to say, probably this fool is going to fire me after all of this. He might as well, because he's, he might be trying to call all the shots. But if nothing else, I thought, well, you can get a look at his hideous mug, and we can, imagine what Bubba's going to do to him tonight. So there they go. All right. Well, that's it. Nothing very eventful, but at least we got to look at them, and we know that they are still going forward to July 10th unless something happens. So I guess I will sign off from now. You all take care of yourself. Get outside if you can. Be kind to one another. Be kind to you. I love you, and see you the next time. Bye.